Generic greetings, back on Fractured Space once again, and the beverage to keep me company is grape juice. I didn't realise you could get Juicy Bits grape juice. I know I've got Juicy Bits grapefruit juice, and I think I've had apple juice. Basically, you get like a little bit of pulp or peel. Actually, not peel, but you get sediment in it that's quite nice and juicy, but I didn't realise you could get it in grape juice, although, to be fair, it didn't say that in the carton, so this is just probably really low quality grape juice, but it is quite nice. Anyway, when I last featured this game, I played in one of my favourite ships. In fact, it is my favourite ship. It's the Ghost, essentially a stealth damage dealer. You sneak up to the enemy when you've got your sneakers on, and you decloak, you hit them with ambush, you hit them with missiles, and then they probably explode. And a couple of other vehicles that I like, or vessels, should I say, is... Well, I like the Colossus. I don't mind the Reaper, but this thing here, the Overseer, got a bit of a love-hate relationship with this thing. It's very different from any of the other ships in the game because it's essentially one big gun. The entire thing is a honkin' space cannon. That's what it is. In fact, as you can see, that's the laser there. It's pretty much most of the ship. I mean, the reason for that is when you go to loadout and you read the flux beam, it's essentially a big mining laser that fires over 60 kilometers away and is used for mining planets and asteroids, which, you know, can be quite good for planets and asteroids, but when you're hitting a ship, it's, it's not good for their health. However, slight issue, it doesn't have any turrets, nor focusing crystals, so essentially you fire that way. You fire straight ahead, and there's nothing you can do about it. So I've had very limited success with this ship. What I want to do is I want to actually make a different crew, because I've just got a starter crew assigned to this thing. Make a different crew so it turns a bit faster and maybe hits a bit harder, and then we'll have a game. I've never tried it PvP, and I'm still not going to, because I don't think it'll be very good, but it's certainly not in my hands anyway. But I've had limited success with it in PvE. So let's just go to create crew, and they're going to be called the Guardians, apparently. You can rename them, so you can just say the, I don't know, Genericans, why not? And then what you have to do is you have to put these crew over there. Now, the crew do different things. You can only have one of each type of crew, so each crew has a class. So you've got CAG, Commander Air Group, or Captain, Comms, Engineer, that sort of thing. You have to have a Captain, and then you 4 of any other characters. So we'll go to Captain, and we can see that I've got 4 characters. You can get more. You can actually go to like completionist, I believe, here, and there's all of these are all of the crew in the game that I haven't got, and you can buy them for like so much DNA. You get DNA by playing the game and get other drops and such, but go to Captain. These are the ones that I've currently got. I've got 4 captains, and each of them do different things. They've got stats, so for example, capture rates, cooldowns. I only really care, and they've got damage reduction as well. I don't care for the damage reduction at all. This thing is a very long-ranged sniper, essentially. Well, yeah, it's a long-range damage dealer. But I don't really care about the damage reduction, because if I'm getting hit, I'm pretty much going to die anyway. So a little bit in that doesn't really matter. I want to go for the cooldown rate, so I guess it's between Evan Sterling and the Mighty Jingles. Yes, someone asked that in the previous video. They said, have you got the Mighty Jingles as your captain? Yes, I had. There we go. Right, so the Mighty Jingles or Evan Sterling. I think I'm going to go with... That gives me extra capture rate, and the cooldown rate's the same. We're going to go with Jingles, why not? And then the next thing I need is a tactical officer, so more damage. So I'm looking for just damage inflicted. So that's 4%, 4.5, 5.5. So I'm going to go with 5.5. There we go. I like it that you can click on the pictures when you've got them unlocked, and you get like a bigger picture. That's really cool. We'll also go for probably navigation, and what we want to get is turn speed. I don't really care about max speed, but because this thing, you have to line up to your target, I want turn speed. So 18, 18, and 20. So we're going to go with him. Let's have a look at his portrait. Hang on. Let's have a click of portrait. There you go. That looks pretty cool. All these pictures look nice. We'll have a look at Jingles, see what he looks like. Oh, he's got the dog. Oh, good grief. Right. So there's them. What else can we have? Well, we could go for a CAG, but there's no... These ought to do with like things like flight duration, squad survival. I don't have any of that, so there's pretty much pointless putting them on. Comms would give me sensor range. Wouldn't really be that useful, or resource gathering, don't really need that. Engineer would give us base resistance, armor strength, extra hull would be nice. We'll get the one with extra hull, 1200. We'll have a look at their portrait as well. There we go. She's repairing some sort of Zarek Industries thing. And then finally we've got jump core, navigation officer, tactical utility officer. Utility gives us utility duration and cooldown. That might be okay, cooldown, because, you know, I want to use certain abilities. That might be alright. What if I switch to repair, for example? That's repair rate, armor damage reduction. No. See, I've got a Colossus crew here, and you can see it's all like repair rate, extra damage reduction, things like that. Anyway, what else have we got? Repair, navigation officer, we've already got, and we could go for jump core, which gives us jump cooldown, jump prep, and jump protection. Don't really care too much for the protection. It's more like the jump cooldown, or the jump prep, essentially. The faster the jump prep, the better. This is a weird picture, look. It's like, I don't know, it reminds me something of source code, if you've seen that. Anyway, right, so we could go for that. Actually, no, I think this is okay. Good cooldowns, a little bit of resistance there. Yeah, I think that will do us quite well. So we'll go over to the hangar. We can see it's already been assigned, and we'll click play and then go to co-op. As I said, I have not tried this in PvP, and I don't think it'll be that great just because of the way the gun works, and essentially not the way I play it. I think if you've got a group, then perhaps. If you've got a ship, if you've got a teammate that is got anchors, I think there's one of the stealth ships has got like an anchor ability to slow them right down. That might be quite good because then you can slow them down and then hit them with this. In terms of service record, I've done okay as of late. Let's have a look at my profile. 56% win ratio. It's not too bad. Total 33 games played. That's multiplayer. Apparently games quit 1. I don't think I quit out. I think the server just crashed in the middle of it. Anyway. So we'll load into this one and we will see what's happening. So obviously it's 5 players versus the AI. The AI is competent and there's been a couple of updates as of late. In fact, just before I started recording this, there was an update to change it so that the AI will go for people on low health. Let's change the overseer here and then we will confirm that. So on our side, we have myself as an overseer. We've got, I can hardly read the name because it's like over, or when you mouse over it, it's Francis Leshiel something or other, who's got a Black Widow. We've got a Sentinel. We've got, is that a Destroyer or a Colossus? A Colossus and a Pioneer, otherwise known as the Battle Bin. It's like a nice little round pedal build type thing. I've got a friend actually who plays that quite a lot, that Battle Bin, and does very well in it. All of the starter ships are quite good. They don't really have any major weaknesses as far as I can tell, and they're all really useful. I know some people do complain, like, oh, you still got a starter ship, but there's nothing wrong with the starter ships. We've got 2 of them on our side. So they've got a Brawler, a Leviathan, is that a Super Lifter? No, it's a Raider. A Enforcer and a Persecutor. This is bad, really, because they haven't got any, they've all got fast ships. There's only really the Leviathan that's quite slow. Although, to be fair, the Persecutor's, no, the Persecutor is quite quick. Yeah. Yeah, this is bad for my stuff. Because I've got this ship, it's very, very slow. It's actually not, it's not that slow, but the way you have to work it, I'll show you when we get in, is that you have to look at the opponents constantly, and to do that, your secondary ability is literally to lock on and it will turn the ship and point it towards your target. I'm going to jump to Alpha because I want to know exactly what the terrain is like. I'll have a quick look, and if it's open, and I'll go here, and no, it's not. So there's no way I'm coming here when we jump. I don't know what bait is like. I have no idea, but we'll see how it goes. And what I'm going to do is charge my weapon, and you can see how it goes. So when it's charged, it essentially fires, and it just cuts where you're looking. There you go. Which means that when you're trying to fire long range, you have to lead the target, and not only do you have to lead your target, you have to account for their momentum and you know what they're possibly going to do, and you also have to do the same for your own vessel. Like you might turn, but obviously you don't just start turning immediately. It's not like a turret. You have to account for your momentum. So if you're doing that and then you turn quickly, look, can you see it takes a while to slow down? So it's really problematic. It's really problematic. Like I say, I don't think this will be. I don't know in terms of statistics how well or not this does, but I can't see it doing very well at all in most situations, although there might be others where it's really good. The reason I bought it is because I like the idea of a honking space cannon that just points forward and goes, this guy's going to get cut down, and then it happens. And as I said, I've had limited success with it. Anyway, I'm going to jump to probably a beta, just because I need to check out that terrain. If it cannot be worse than the other side. Nope, it is not worse than either side. So we've jumped in, and you can see there's a flash over there, 2 flashes over there, so there's at least 2 people here. 3 flashes. I'm going to activate my reveal sector ability, and what that will do is, well, it's run seal, it's what it says on the tin, and it will reveal who we've got. So we have a Raider, a Brawler, and that's just it. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in, activate my secondary ability, and we've got a Persecutor as well, and we will fire. There we go, and it just went behind a asteroid. So I'm just trying to carve away, and yeah, target lost, but not now because it's came back up, and fire. There we go. So I have to lead it and sort of preempt where it's going to move. And that's actually not a bad bit of damage there. 2,000 damage. And obviously they had full armor as well. So imagine what it's like when they don't have armor. The amount of damage you can kick out on this thing is unbelievable. But obviously you have to lead the target correctly. And, you know, make sure that you hit well. And that's not something I'm doing. In terms of enemies, there's so much over there I can't... It's a lot of proximity mines, which is why it looks like a lot. And everyone's blowing up. Oh dear, oh dear. So one of our guys is dead. I'm going to activate my laser on this guy. And he's sitting still. If you want to sit still while this thing keeps hitting you, when by all means, mate. There we go. He is almost dead. We should be able to kill him now. Hang on, I'll just fire away. And but look how fast it is. I might be able to get a couple of cheeky hits. Come on, come on, come on. Damn it! It's only just off. We've lost 2 ships so far, which is never a good thing, especially against the AI. And I've got missiles coming in, that's what that noise means. Come on! Damn it! I just can't hit that guy. The chances of me hitting him are just so slim. So I'm just gonna have to... Come on, lead it, lead it. There we go, we got it, we got it. Okay, so I'm going to activate my reverse boost ability, which essentially pushes me back like that. This other guy in the Colossus has just pretty much been sitting here. I don't think he's been moving forward at all, which is never a good thing. So here we go. And this guy is not overly quick, but he's side on, so it's really difficult. I think that guy's about to die. Yes, he is. Right, okay. So, Brawler's here again. Actually, no, we haven't met him before. But if he wants to sit down there, then that's all fine with me. No problems at all, pal. We'll just absolutely plaster the side of him. 700 damage isn't bad at all. We're going to do another reveal sector just to see if there's anything in here. And that doesn't detect cloak ships, but it does detect... It just shows you what's on the map somewhere. And it looks like everybody's died. That's great. Fantastic. So... everybody's died on their side, should I say. So we've got a total of 3 people in beta, this current lane here. Nobody's in alpha because one's died. So that's bad. What I'm going to do is head into this mine and do a bit of capturing. And then we'll see what we can do. The problem with this ship, the main issue, is that you can only look up and down so much. You can't when you're doing your pitch. So if I just look straight up, you'll see what I mean. Like, that's as far as it goes. It doesn't go any further. It's the same when you're using your turret weapons. If you do that, if a ship goes over the top of you, because it's not like you can't do a full like loop up and over, you do have problems with it. Right, this is bad because that's a brawler. Now, if it fires its harpoon against me, I think the brawler has a harpoon, then it'll pull me towards it, which is something I don't want. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to slowly lead it, and I'm doing got a good lead on here, because it's on a constant bearing, you see. So I can just absolutely punish it for that, and someone just hit it with some sort of knockout missile. Oh, that'll probably... Oh, he's jumping, he's going to die. Yeah, if you jump, you take so much damage, and as soon as that happened, I thought, yeah. Oh, is beta open? Why is beta open? I don't think beta is open, so why are people in beta? I don't know. Anyway, keep trying to hit this guy. The chances of me hitting me are pretty slim to none. Hitting okay though when I do hit him. He hasn't got much damage. What's that? Protector. Oh, Persecutor. To be honest, I'm just going to hit the one that's stationary. So if that guy wants to sit stationary, then I'm all for hitting that Enforcer. And look at this slow times 12. Essentially, if you just keep hitting them, they'll slow right down. Got a problem here. They are not only killing us, they are taking the other side. Okay, I'm jumping back to base. And I'm going to have to jump back. The reason I'm jumping back is because they're getting too close. And also, as you can see on the map, they've captured Alpha 1. Going to reverse boost. Get inside the bubble, and then what will happen is I'll be able to get myself an attack upgrade because I haven't got it yet. And also on the top left, you can see it says 3. There's like 2 3s. The first one, the one with a little box going around, a little circle going around it, that is the level that we're currently on, and the other one is what my ship is, and that's a Leviathan. He's about to die. Yeah, he's dead. We now level 4. So we'll capture this, and then we should be able to jump into their base because we've captured Alpha 2. You seen that? So as soon as my drivers cool down, I am jumping in. Here we go. And this is good for me because I will be able to do a serious amount of damage to their base. So I'm just going to turn over here. I'm going to charge up the weapons and then I'm going to hose it. And there's their turret generator down. And then I'm going to look at the other one. One of the good things is when you get the upgrades for this, especially if you get like Gamma early on, what you can do is, well, essentially, you can fire your weapon before it's recharged. So, at the moment, you see it fires, and then stops, and then there's a little bit of delay while I recharge it and go back in. Well, I don't have to, once it's fully upgraded, I don't even have to do that, which is really, really good. I am getting hit, but nothing major at the moment, so I'm just going to keep hitting this turret generator, and this is problematic, actually. I am on my own. No, I'm not on my own. There's a couple of others here as well. That guy's almost dead, so I'm going to focus fire. Oh, that's good hits. That's good hits. He's dead. He's gone. Right. Okay, I'm going to jump into Gamma. And I'm going to put a shield in front of me. There you go. I see I can put a big blue shield in front of me. And that essentially blocks almost... Doesn't block all damage, but it blocks some damage. I'm going to get into Gamma. This is not my ideal place, I'll be honest with you. Not at all. But... getting Gamma will give us a very, very nice boost. And most of their ships are already engaged at the enemy base anyway. So the chance of them coming here are very, very slim. I'm going to preemptively spin the ship around to point that way. Because I want to orientate it so when I jump in over to the enemy base, I'll be able to shoot away. I don't know what that guy's firing at. Oh, there's a buoy over there. Oh, boy. And I will jump... over there. Okay, so we're going to jump. Here we go. Spin the ship around once more. So, lots of percentages increase there. This is all good. I will look at the brawler, because he's sitting still, and you can get hit, mate. So there we go. Carving away. Look at all the chunks of armor coming off it. I'm looking for the Leviathan. Where is the Leviathan? Or rather, I'm looking for that. Turret generator. Take the turret generator out, then obviously you're going to get less turrets on the research station. We are essentially waving into this, and there's not much capture. Now, I could go forward and start get capture on, but I'll be honest, I'm not convinced it would be a fantastic idea. Although, we have got good cap, so I'm going to, if I get in there, we might be okay. What I'll do, oh, is that a brawler? It is a brawler. I don't want to get close to that at all. I am in the control spot, which is what we need. And carve. There we go. It's gone. Right. I think... I was going to say this might be a win, but... don't know. That's a nice hit. Oh, very nice. Because I'm not in the circle. I'm ballsing this up, essentially. Let's get in the circle. Right, now I'm in the circle. Now we're capturing it. And I can't go up because... it's too far up, you see. Right, we'll look at the Enforcer then. So I am getting hit. He's gone behind the ship. And that's a Leviathan. And it's hurting. And I'm going to reverse. And then activate shield. So that'll bounce off the shield. I'm going to jump back to Alpha. Because I am too broken. I'm already getting I'm getting hit. Oh god. Oh, I only just made it out. Right, so I was about half health. I was, I'm level 4 and 6 is available. I've got another upgrade. It was worth me going out. I don't see the point in sitting there and dying. So I'll go in here. I will activate my damage upgrade. And then I will probably jump back straight to the base. I'll start the jump drive now because you can see it takes a while to spool up. So I'll be fully repaired by the time we've jumped in. And there we go. I'm now here. And then I will... I think we are actually just trying to take their ships out first. Let's see if I can hit the brawler. Not a bad bit of damage. And look, I can actually fire it. And it's now only got a 4-second cooldown. That's a nice hit. So it's just finished. And I'm already ready to fire it back up. And then cut. It's gone. Right. No friendly fire, which is good. Good grief, it's a bit of a cluster over here, isn't it? Loads of stuff going on. just see if I can go roughly towards him. Oh! That hurts somehow. Right, so we're now in the cap point once more. That is a enforcer over there. If he wants to sit there, then I'll happily just carve him up. Ah, it's actually hitting the... It's actually hitting the station first. We've had good hits on. I'm going to activate my defense because there's missiles coming in from somewhere. There, they're coming in. Oh, God, and the fighters as well. We'll go back and activate a shield. There we go. Well, if you want to start pounding that, mate, by all means. Yeah, you're not going to kill us. Right. The Leviathan is a ship that I can realistically take out. So let's go back through my shield, because your shield does stop all attacks. And I'll do a good carve on this guy. Activate my point of defense because stuff's coming in. Ow, that hurt. Reverse boost again. I'm going to have to go down. And honestly, I'm going to have to leg it. Too much damage. Too much damage. And at this point of the game, there's no point in sticking around just to die, because my respawn time would be really, really slow anyway. So spin it round. So yeah, look, 50 seconds essentially to get a respawn. Not something I want. So go here. And get myself an upgrade and a repair. You can see though that what I'm on about with this ship, where it's just when it works in those one or two times it's really worked this entire fight. It you know, accept no substitute. Otherwise, it's a nightmare. Jump back in. All we're doing is waving at the moment. We haven't got a feed on. We're not feeding. We're not going in and then just letting them kill us. But we are not capturing. But if we can get a couple of kills and then move in. When I come in, I don't know why they activate their... why they start targeting me. This Leviathan's going to disappear. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. Oh. Right, we'll go over for probably that guy. Persecutor. Got a bit of damage there. Damn it, our Colossus is gone. So if I can just keep hitting him. It's... yeah, if it looks difficult, it's about 10 times worse, trust me. I bet there's some pro at this. I bet there's some guy that's just like surgical. Absolutely surgical with it. That is not me. I can get by. Some ships are better than others. Obviously, the bigger the ship, the better, really. I really want to... I need to jump out, but I want to kill this brawler first. Okay. And I'm jumping out. Bye! Shield wall up and running. So I don't get hit too much. Gamma's going to be ready in 30 seconds. A lot of people ignore Gamma. Or rather, they'll go, oh, look, Gamma in 5 seconds or 10 seconds, and then they'll start jumping in. No. Especially in, you know, PvP. It'll depend on the opponents, you understand, but often you want to be here at least 30 seconds before it kicks off. I've seen fights where it'll be like Gamma in a minute and people are fighting over it, because, especially Gamma 3, if you get Gamma 3, which gives you bonuses as well as jump access and stuff, it's going to give you a huge, huge bonus. So 10 seconds to get this. We will get it, because essentially the computer's it has to stay in that base. It cannot go anywhere else, because if it tries to jump out, the 1 or 2 players that are there, in fact there's only 1 I think, they will well, there's 2 there now, it's 2 in enemy base, they're just going to shoot them. Nothing over here, that's fine. I'm going to orient my ship that way, just so when I do jump, because I'm going to jump straight to their base as soon as I can. We're on about 80%. I'm going to start the spool. I'm spool it up now and capture it, and there's Gamma secured. So additional 20% max speed, damage reduction 22%. Yeah, loads. It's worth it. If you get Gamma, it can change the course of the game. So here we go. Oh, look at that. Nice carve, nice carve. Full hit. Full hit! Wow, okay, that guy's also broken. Look, there's an enforcer. Yeah, I think he is a bit stuck on there. So I'm going to take advantage of derpy AI and pretty much cut him in half. 5,000 damage there because his armor was gone. Keep firing away. You can see that now my fire rate is... I should be able to spool it up the gun and then fire it. Yeah, look, that I can actually keep almost a constant fire on this one. Almost constant firing. Yeah, a little bit of delay if I get it wrong, but otherwise, I'm just constantly firing. And look, I would have done some more damage there, but the ship blew up. Our ship blew up. There we go. Nice damage. The problem with this guy is the Leviathan. I've been hitting him several times, but I've been hitting him on different angles. So I'm not doing loads of damage because of his armor. I'm about to get 2 kills here with the same gun. There's one. Nah, didn't get it. I should get it with this shot though. Good, good, good. That's it. Okay. Right, I think it's time to go forward now. Even though it's not really my forte. Look at my speed increase just because of the... there's missiles. Just because of the gamma. Right, so we're in cap point. Oh crap, they're mines. I'm going to push myself back out. See if I can get a good carve. Didn't work. Well, we're in cap. Proximity mines. There we go, they've hit me. It looks like the guy above me's dead, which is good. And then all I'm going to do, essentially, is... Actually, I was going to say, I'll... What's that there? Oh, that's an energy mine. Yeah. Let's get good. Let's get carve on. Come on. Bit of carvery for him. No. Oh, you need carvery right here, pal. There we go. Oh, yes, he's been blasted into the corner. Oh, you're joking. You're joshing me, right? Come on. Carved. There you go. You've just been Babylon 5 shadowed, mate. Carved straight down like a Jaquan. See you later. Right, so there's... Oh, good grief, there's him. I'm going to press the reverse boost button and then just go right behind and then activate my shield. And then I'm going to jump over there because I am on pretty much dead. Yes, 74 health. It's not a lot, that, you know. I'll be honest. I shouldn't have made that. I should not have made that out at all. I don't really deserve to make it out. I'll tell you what, we're making a meal of this. Oh, crap. Oh, it's followed me. I did say, didn't I, right at the start of this video or whenever, one of the improvements to the AI is that it will follow you if you're on low health and kill you. And what happened? Yes, the raider followed me in, and now I'm dead. And I think it jumped out. It didn't go back and decap. That's one of the things that the AI is not very good at, and that's like decapping. It can't... Essentially, if you brute force it like we do now, it will just wave. It'll wave after wave after wave, which I'm not a big fan of. But, you know, we'll see improvements, I'm sure. Anyway, so... That guy is going down. I've got quite a bit of respawn here. It looks like we've got how many people? 1, 2, 3 people in the cap point. Well, it can only be 3 because there's 2 people dead. 4 people, 3 people dead. And I don't know if that's gonna. I don't know if that's gonna help. No, it's not. What we need to do is we need to allow the computer to get out because at the moment we're just killing wave after wave of computer and not capping. Although we might be able to. Get cap on. What I'm going to do is go to beta, head to beta and just capture the mines and then the other point, just because at the moment what's happening is if we're trying to wave into their base, if they just send one guy into alpha and decap it, then we're sort of screwed. I'd rather go to beta, get the other 2 mines. There's a nice propulsion field for me. Excellent. That'll be Sentinel behind me then, I guess. We'll know when it goes past. Yet there it is. Sentinel has a speed boost as well as a little thing that can pop out to increase your speed. Yeah, so I'm going to get this mine, then we'll get the other one, and then we'll get the other main thing at the end with the shield on it, and then that'll be good because we can jump in from both alpha and beta, and if they decap one, we can then go for the other one. So this is okay. Actually, there you go. Look, they're now attacking alpha. There we go. I mean, the chances of losing are very, very slim. We've had two gamma points, so I don't know if they stack. I don't think they stack. In fact, I'm not sure. I don't know whether the gammas stack, but it's 1 minute 40 until... That's bad. Okay. I don't know if the gammas stack or not. Right. And activate carving ability. Get the mail order carving knife out. And that's not a bad bit of carving.
Enemy jump routes unlocked. Attack now.
Damn it. Right, I'm going to jump to their base. I'm not fighting that. I can't fight that. I'm just going to jump to their base. So, they don't have anything here. Right, this is good. They'll have at least a couple in alpha. We know there's 2 in beta. That's something just behind me. Oh god, yeah, it's right. Okay, activate shield wall, and then I'm going to go straight through my own shield, so it's going to protect my ass end. Even if I get through this and get a couple of percentages of cap, then that should be okay. I've taken from 60 odd, it's now on 75, and that's pretty much all I'm going to get it at. So I'm going to jump straight to Gamma. I will take a fair bit of damage doing this. I'm going to activate point defense while we do this. I should survive because... oh, good grief. See what happened there? I hit the wall, and I went all over the place. Yeah, I needed to get out of there, and I got a cheeky cap off, and now all we're going to do is get Gamma, and as soon as we get Gamma, that'll give us a jump route back to the enemy base, as well as all of the other bonuses as well. So 30 seconds for me to get this. It looks like someone's gone back to base. I don't know why. I think our Colossus just went back to base. I'm not entirely sure why. Oh, well. Right. 18 seconds until we get this. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to head up. My plan is that if someone jumps in, I can't really fight them off. This is not a one-on-one ship. You cannot brawl, you cannot duel, or anything like that. You just have to rely. You have to rely on your team. I'm going to spin the boat round and point towards their base, hoping that when we capture this, we'll be able to jump straight in. The problem is that I'm not fully repaired, so whether or not it's a good call or not, I don't know. I don't think I have much option. I mean, we could go to Alpha, well, we could go to either, but no, I think we'll jump over to the far left there, so we'll actually spin it round like so. Jump over there. So, increased speed, cooldowns, damage reduction, fire rate, capture rate, and a jump buff. So we're going to jump here, and then we will... I'm going to start carving this turret generator up because it's still there. And I should be able to kill it in one because look at the damage you do. And there we go. It's down. Right, okay, so they've got a Leviathan, and I should be able to kill this in hopefully a couple of shots. Nope. Because it's got full armor on that side, you see. But if I just keep hitting it... if it keeps... driving this way, look, I'm now charging up before the gun ends, and there you go, look, it just keeps firing. That's not good. Look at that, I just keep activating, keep activating, keep activating, keep activating. 20,000 damage recorded, and 22,000 damage before it blows up. I've literally orked it. I've pressed the big red Alpha Strike button and went, fire everything! And that's all I'm doing now, and this is just constantly on. This laser now. I mean, I bet the barrel's glowing white hot. Look at that. And then just carve over to this one. See, this is why I like it. You know, it's a decent, fun idea. It doesn't work that well. You know, the sniper and the guardians will work much better. But look at the damage you're able to kick out. Wow. Right, let's get in here. This will be the end of it. We're already on cap. Base open to attack. It's a GG. It has to be a GG. If it's not a GG, then, you know, I'm just going to rage quit because, you know, I'll QQ instead of GG. There we go. That's it. That's it. Done. All done. Victory. And it took long enough and all. Bloody hell. One of my biggest issues with the game, before I really started getting heavily back into it a couple of weeks ago, was that games could often last up to 45 minutes, and it was just boring after a while. It just wasn't fast-paced enough. I mean, you know, some people liked that, some didn't. I was not a fan. You know, I played a fair bit amount of World of Tanks and stuff, so I'm used to the 15 minutes max. I mean, on a multiplayer game now, I mean, they generally last between 20-25 minutes. Anyway, I've now hit a... what am I now? I am a Group Vice Marshal, apparently. Get in. And apparently I did quite well. There you go. There's my sort of parade of honour. And there's me going, yes, thank you very much. Much obliged. And excellent. So, in terms of stats, not too bad. Total takedowns is 33 of the team. I got 16 of those, which is alright. Looks like we did quite well. Our Colossus did not do very well at all. 2 takedowns. Total deaths as well. I got 1, so I was the lowest on most for most people, which is understandable, I guess, because at the end of the day, I'm furthest at the back. I was hiding. SP, which is your spore points, I've got most out of everybody. That's essentially me putting damage in, I believe. To help people out. And captures, I've got 4, and that's not the highest, but it's certainly not the lowest either. So I think I did adequately there. I think I did okay. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. I'm going to boost my credits because I've got a couple of boosters. I've won a couple of them. There we go. And I'm out on 25,000 credits. And that's it. Credits is 5,400, or 541,000 plus a bit of change. Bit of platinum, other stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Either way, that is the Overseer. I can't recommend it. You know, if someone said, shall I get the Overseer? If you like the idea of it, sure. I mean, I bought it because it's that sort of Prepare to fire main gun, Vorlon, Honk and Space Cannon. Essentially, it's Babylon 5 Crusades Excalibur with it's going to fire a gun and it's just going to absolutely annihilate stuff. Although it doesn't have the 1 minute reload, which would be absolutely insane. But I like the idea of it. The actual reality is fun at times. When we got towards the end there, it's really good just watching the laser just cut through and through and through. But you know, I can't see it being competitive unless you pair it up with something that's really, really complementary. So, for example, I don't know, what would it be? Probably a Basilisk might do you, because I think it does have anchors. Gravity mines, that'll slow them down. Traps. Yeah, maybe that one. There's a couple of other things that can slow you down, so there should be some good things to complement it with, but I don't know. It's an interesting thing. Interesting thing to look at. As always, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.